there is a lot of indie YouTube anime that is coming out right now, and I do mean a lot of them. Like, so far, four I know of, four or five. The one that Gank did, um, there's one that's based off an idol group, and uh, and there's this one. So yeah, four. And there's another one that was just one. That was one pilot. But either way, there's a lot of anime that's coming out of YouTube, and one of them I'm talking about today is a CGI one. It's called the Milky Subway. The Milky Subway is this weird. It's very short. Imagine waking up each week watching a 3 minute anime where it doesn't do much, but it does just enough and for you to watch. It's about six delinquents who are on probation since the crimes that they did weren't so major or they had too much going on. They said, let's just give these guys probation, community service in a way. So they were hired all to clean a train. Each one is given a different section of the train to clean. They go onto the train. So, and that's pretty much it. They go on this train, but there's more else that's going on it. And through this, you slowly start seeing each character and their personalities and what's going on. The problem is that it's entertaining for what it is, but it's very forgetful. Because first of all, it's only 3 minutes. Next is not enough time to really understand the plot or what's going on. You don't have those really settled down moments where the characters are really just talking to each other, and they do that every now and then, but it's not enough because it happens in a flash of an eye. You watch the episode, you laugh and chuckle here and there, then it ends, and that is it. And you wait for the next episode. It has 12 episodes altogether. It has a story. In the beginning, it's showing the girl and her best friend's head is on the table next to the cop, and she's telling what happened from the very beginning. And because of that, it's I want to be interested in this. It looks good. I like the art style, I like the music, and I even like the CGI in a way. But the problem is that is not enough. It's too short. I feel like this should have been just released like all together. There is a manga that's out right now, this first chapter, that does it a little bit better. And then it's going to have a theatrical release as well. And I'm not seeing this in theaters. No way. I don't know why people read these short films. Imagine going to see these short ass films. It better be an anthology or a compilation of different short films. I'm not going there just to see one short film. Especially because it's 12 episodes, so and it's 3 minutes each. So I would say at best is like 38, 40. So 3 minutes. Well, 3 times 12 is 36. So I guess you could say it's 40 minutes because each episode is a little over, but that's credits and stuff. So it actually might be just 36 minutes. So wherever you willing to go to the theater to see a 30-minute film, well, I kind of did that with Ruby in a way. But then again, they were showing previous episodes, and that was kind of disappointing. The thing itself was disappointing there, but it was just the crowd reaction and being around fellow fans. It was the experience. This, however, is probably going to try and make it a reason for it to be an hour long, I would say. And other than that, yeah, I wouldn't see it now. But anyways, like I said, there's not much to really talk about this, really. It's kind of, like, it's entertaining. It's good, it's not enough. Like, this is something where you have to sit down and watch all at once in order for you to get your full enjoyment of it. Watching it weekly, you kind of forget about what happened until you start watching it again, and that is it, and stuff. The characters have potential to be interesting, potential to be even great. The problem is that it's just not enough time. My favorite characters are actually the two guys who are on parole for smuggling sugar. Apparently in that area of the galaxy, sugar is illegal to have for a substance. So they're in trouble, but I like the personalities. I like the one guy who seems to be very lax and calm, and then the robot who's supposed to be the intelligent one with his bleeping eyes. Those are my favorite characters. And then there's a tough girl with a weak guy that she just carries along with him because he's just there. And then there's the two best friends. One is easygoing, lets things slide, and the other one's very aggressive and is always tight about certain things. It's it's okay. It's okay. It's good. I love the designs. It's very interesting. It makes you want to know more about this world and what's happening. But it only shows you what you need to know, which is okay. But if this is successful, hopefully they can do more through time. Who knows? It's a possibility. Like, they could get a bigger staff. They could get more funding. Because like I said, you see YouTubers all the time getting more funding and to be bigger projects and stuff like that. Hell, Toho Kaleidoscope, aka Memories of Phantasm, is back for crying out loud. That was a Dojin indie project that delivered high quality animation, and it's up to 19 episodes. So you can do it if you want to. You just need a bigger funding, especially if it's your own project itself, with your own characters. You definitely can do it. Because when it comes to Toho, you only can come out of your own pocket when it comes to funding because the IP belongs to somebody else. But again, with Zun, he allows anyone to use his work for what it is. You just can't make money off of it in a certain way. Certain ways you can. The rules are black and white when it comes to Zun stuff. It's not about Zun. It's about the Milky subway. And the ending was too fast. It showed the antagonist and what was happening. It was this grand epic battle, but it wasn't at the end, so it's kind of disappointing and stuff. It was okay for what it was. Nothing grand, nothing special, but I wish there was more. That's what I'm saying. Wish there was more to it. At least make at least 16 episodes if you want. But like I said, they're probably on budget, for all I know. But either way, it was entertaining nonetheless, and hopefully we get to see more of them as time goes on. Hopefully. So anyways, that's all I got for here. This video won't be long because the show wasn't long, so might as well make it a short video. So that's what I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This is Madcrownxox, all anime. Signing out.